Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 2000's Represent. We're wrapping up this second cycle of 2002, talking about a video game. In this episode, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So, just an absolute classic, probably one of my favorite games of all time, and I think my favorite game in the Grand Theft Auto series so far. I liked it more than 3. I actually like it more than San Andreas. I feel this one was still a huge open world, but it wasn't nearly as intimidating as San Andreas with just how large the map was. There were some missions in San Andreas that I just got absolutely stuck on and couldn't get past. It wasn't the remote control plane missions. It was one where you were chasing down this helicopter, and it was very difficult to take down. And if it got too far away, you just failed the mission. So I ended up getting stuck on that mission in San Andreas. But yeah, Vice City is just a perfect blend of like atmosphere, challenge, and difficulty. Still a huge open world, and then we'll get to it a little bit later in the video. But an absolute classic banger of a soundtrack. Um, Basically, the music became a character within itself within the game. There was licensed music in Grand Theft Auto 3, but feels like everything from Grand Theft Auto 3 got expanded upon here, was greatly improved. And then, of course, you just have a classic mid 1980s setting to it. I still have my old Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Which one is this? Brady Games, I think. Yeah, Brady Games strategy guide. So it has maps. It has like guides on like what you need to do for each like mission. The various characters. So there's the Colonel. I think that was played by Robert Davi. I think you have like a whole map in here. But yeah, great just strategy guides. Like kind of like a throwback because I don't really know if these kind of things are even like a thing anymore. Like printed actual book strategy guides. I have a whole bunch of them on my shelf over here for a bunch of different games. But that would show you where, I think, let me see what actually you can do in this. Maps, hidden packages, shows you what all this stuff is. And basically a double-sided poster. But yeah, kind of like a throwback to a kind of bygone era with those strategy guides. But I got my notes here, and of course we're going to jump into gameplay of this later on in the video. But Grand Theft Auto Vice City was first released October 29th, 2002. The follow-up to Grand Theft Auto 3, which came out roughly a year earlier. I remember reading about this in Electronic Gaming Monthly, like in the summer of 2002, and was very surprised that the kind of sequel was coming as quickly as it did. So basically a year later. Apparently they worked on it for about 18 months, and I think they were planning it to be like a mission pack, I think, for Grand Theft Auto 3. They started developing it and then decided to just make it a full-blown game. About 18 months to complete it. And then I think like they really started going hard on it like for like 9 months onward. It only had a $5 million budget with a $13 million marketing budget, and based on how well it sold, like this game just made an insane amount of money. With basically you're looking at like 18, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, $18 million to develop it and market it. And then it is one of the best-selling games of all time, one of the best-selling games on PlayStation 2. Of course, it's been ported to other systems since then, like Xbox, PC, I think mobile. They've done some different versions of that as well. Like we said earlier in the video, the music is just a character within itself. And when the game came out, I have it stored away. I don't exactly know where it is, but I pre-ordered the Grand Theft Auto Vice City soundtrack box set when that came out. So basically seven CDs, great 80s music. They also had the little commercials and things like that you would get, by listening to the stations. And I remember actually taking all those and taking in just an incredible amount of time to rip all the CDs to my computer and having to go through each disc think I was using a program called like CDEX or CDEX to rip them, and then I would have to go through and ID3 tag them. I remember it taking forever, but I still have all of those MP3s from the soundtrack that I took off my personal CDs um, when the game came out. And we're going to take a quick look at the different stations in the game here. I brought up the soundtrack. But yeah, I bought the box set to it. Again, seven stations in the game. Probably my favorites being V-Rock and V-Rock, Wave 103, and probably Flash FM being my favorites. But on the soundtrack, your disc one was V-Rock, so just classic rock music. You got like Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne on there. Next up was Wave 103, which is all new wave music. So you had like Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Tears for Fears, Blondie on that. Disc 3 was Emotion 98.3 with, I think Fernando is the DJ on that, and he actually shows up on the radio, obviously in Grand Theft Auto 3. But on this one you have is Spando Ballet on this one, or is that a different station? But anyway, you have Toto on here, Mr. Roxy Music, REO Speedwagon, Kate Bush. Just a great album there. After that, you move to Flash FM. Flash FM is funny because the DJ on Flash FM is DJ Tony, who also appears as the DJ on Flashback FM from Grand Theft Auto 3. But on this station, you have like Hall & Oates, ELO, The Outfield. I think I first heard Your Love off of this album here. You have like Laura Branigan with Self Control. Just a great station there. What else we got here? We got Wild Style Pirate Radio, which is your rap and hip hop station. You got Herbie Hancock, obviously more known for jazz, but Rocket was a huge kind of hip hop style hit for him. You have Run DMC. You have Davey DMX, Zapp and Roger, Grandmaster Flash, and so on. So that was great. That was that was Wild Style Pirate Radio. After that, you move to Fever 105. That has more kind of like R&B and like soul music. So on this, you got the Pointer Sisters, you got Michael Jackson, you got Tina Marie, Rick James, Evelyn Champagne King, Kool and the Gang, and so on that one. After that, you move to we just did Fever, and then I think one of the stations I listened to the least is Radio Espantoso, which is like a Latin jazz station. So I think you have like Tito Puente on there. You have Didente, or how it's pronounced, Dudato, I guess. I don't know. Lonnie Liston Smith, and so on. Benny Morey. A station that I probably listen to the least in the game. But part of the great thing with Vice City is just, if you're not even doing a mission, you can just cruise around and listen to the radio. And like I said, the music in the game became a character within itself. They did improve the radio features in San Andreas, where I think in San Andreas it would actually mix the station up, so it would shuffle it up. If you're listening to a station in Vice City and it plays one song, you know what song is coming after it because it's basically just a playlist. I don't think there's any kind of randomization on the actual playlist though. But yeah, the music is just incredible. And then all the other radio bits, like the talk shows, the commercials. I remember there was I think it was like Thor, obviously the Norse mythological figure. They had a self-help radio ad for Thor, and it was kind of funny because it actually had a phone number. I don't know if this still works. I seriously doubt that it does. But if you dialed that phone number, you would actually Rockstar Games actually had that phone number be active, and it would read. It was basically like listening to the Thor infomercial over the phone. That was really cool. The cast in this is spectacular. Vice City has like a great voice cast. GTA 3 had some celebrity voice actors in it, like Michael Madsen. But in Vice City, you got a full blown celebrity voice cast, and I actually have let me actually just pull up the thing here. There's an IMDb entry of all the different actors. The big one is Ray Liotta as Tommy Vercetti. You have William Fichtner as Ken Rosenberg, who's the attorney. Dennis Hopper's in this. Tom Sizemore, Burt Reynolds, Luis Guzman, Robert Davi, Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice, Danny Trejo, Gary Busey, Lee Majors, Fairuza Balk. Who else do we have here? And interestingly enough, you have Debbie Harry from Blondie as, I think, what's the character's name? Is it Dolores, I think? Or just a taxi controller? But I think it's Dolores. I don't really remember. But yeah, Debbie Harry from Blondie has a role. She in like you could buy businesses in the game and then use those businesses to make money throughout the game. So that was great. Like I said, the voice cast is absolutely phenomenal. And the game, it feels like a love letter to the 1980s, but also at the same time, it is very much a parody of the 1980s. So it's very tongue in cheek, but it works on both levels. It's actually like pretty incredible. They added in to this game motorcycles. You can do motorcycles in this. They have like dirt bikes as well as street bikes or regular motorcycles, as well as like the kind of like racing motorcycles. They improved the boats in the game. GTA 3 had some boats in it, but they didn't control very well. They were very slow. They added in like speedboats to this one. They added in helicopters, I think planes. You could technically fly in GTA 3 but they stripped it out of the game at the last minute, so you could still fly. I think it was called the Dodo. It was at the airport in Grand Theft Auto 3, and it wasn't really meant to be flown. But people, if you were good enough with it, you could actually fly around the city with it. But in Vice City, they actually added in the ability to fly around in helicopters and planes. There's a mission where you're taking over an island, and it's you and Lance Vance, and you are basically using a gun from the helicopter. But you can fly helicopters in the game, so they added in and they expanded upon all the different vehicles and all that as well. Um, Game came out to basically critical acclaim. One of the best games of all time. Like I said, my favorite game in the Grand Theft Auto series. Let's just take a look at some reviews here. Metacritic has it at a 95 out of 100. An All Game has a 5 out of 5. It looks like an 8 out of 10 from Edge. Eurogamer with a 10 out of 10. Game Informer, 10 out of 10. Game Revolution, an A. GameSpot with a 9.5. GameSpy with a 95 out of 100. And a 9.7 out of 10 from IGN. Like I said, just an absolute classic. It expanded on and improved upon everything they did in Grand Theft Auto 3. They did better here. People will say San Andreas is the better game, but San Andreas is a larger game. There's much more to do. There's 3 major cities you can explore with 2 kind of interconnecting like backwoods areas. But for a total experience, I still prefer Vice City. My computer, I'm sure, will not be able to run it, but when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that looks interesting because they are going back to Vice City, obviously in a more modernized time period. But it's going to be interesting to see, like, compare the map in GTA 6 to what it looks like in Vice City, and just see kind of like if they made that map like to where there's like, oh, there's like the hotel from Vice City on that one strip because it's like on the first like island. And they do the thing they did in what was it in GTA 3 when you're just learning the game, you don't have access to the other parts of the city. You're stuck in, I think it's called Portland is the area. They do a thing like that with here in Vice City where there's a weather storm that is preventing you from getting to the other 2 islands. It's 2 major islands and then a small interconnecting island, but it's still just a huge open world. So much to do in the game. And now, of course, we're going to jump into our gameplay. I'm using a modified version of the game on PC. I don't know if this mod is still supported, but I'm using what was called Vice Cry. So from what it was, I think initially was they were using textures. Basically, it's like a lot of improved textures, improved resolutions. I think they added in some other like little islands you could explore. The thing with those islands, though, that was a problem was if you went to those islands with a boat and the boat would despawn, you would still not be able to get off the island because Unlike San Andreas, Vice City still had the issue where you would drown in an inch of water, just like in GTA 3. They got rid of that in San Andreas, so you can actually swim. But yeah, Vice Cry was just a cool mod that would basically just, it was like a huge graphical improvement. I think it did like widescreen support and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know if the mod is still being supported, but I'll try to find the link in the description and link it below. So I think if you have the version on Steam, I'm using the Steam GTA Vice City with this Vice Cry mod to play in a more modern, on a more modern system. But yeah, with no further ado, we're going to get into the gameplay, and we'll be right back with that. We're going to start a new game here. Probably not going to go through all the cutscenes, but
Tommy Vassetti.
We'll go through this one at least.
Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down. Helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough. When they see him walking down the streets of their neighborhoods, it will be bad for business.
Well, what are we gonna do, Sonny?
We treat him like an old friend and keep him busy out of town, okay? We've been talking about expanding down south, right? Vice City is 24-karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
But it's all drugs, Sonny. None of the families will touch that shit.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards. So, we send someone down to do the dirty work for us and cut ourselves a nice, quiet slice, okay? Who's our contact down there?
Ken Rosenberg, schmuck of a lawyer. How's he gonna hold Vassetti's leash?
We don't need him to. We just set him loose in Vice City. We give him a little cash to get started, okay? Give it a few months. Then we go down. Pay him a little visit, right? See how he's doing.
All right, so basically, they're going in to set up a drug ring or whatever.
It's Ken Rosenberg.
And of course,
here.
it gets ambushed.
Hey, great. Hey, well, I'm going to drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, you know, good.
All right, so we're gonna start the game. Basically, the whole deal goes south.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
All right, so now we are in. I like these little scooters, so let's go ahead. So we got to get to the safe house. We got some Michael Jackson going on.
We interrupt your programming with a message from the State Department. All bridges and some roads in the Vice City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking Hurricane Hermione, which has devastated 5 Caribbean islands and is heading for Vice City. More updates soon.
All right, and your safe house early in the game is this hotel.
This is my first night.
All right, so we'll save. Then you have a room in this hotel that you can go to.
Hello, Sonny.
Tommy, it's been too long. I know, you're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
Seems like only yesterday. I guess that's a perspective thing.
Hey, doing time for the family is no piece of cake, but the family looks after its own, okay? So how'd the deal go down? You sitting on some white gold?
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee are dead.
You better be kidding me, Tommy. Tell me you still got the money.
No, Sonny. I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money! You better not be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with.
Wait, Sonny. You have my personal assurance that I'm gonna get you your money back, and the drugs, and I'm gonna mail you the dicks of those responsible.
Hey, I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I warn you, neither am I. If it was anybody else, you'd be dead already. But because it's you, because we got history, I'm gonna let you handle this.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
I'll be in touch.
All right, so now it's into the game. We gotta go visit Ken Rosenberg now. Take this car here. Let's see what's on D-Rock. Some Slayer, nice. See, I want to do one of the jumps first. I know exactly where it is. I need a faster car though to do it. Or a motorcycle. That's a scooter. This will work. Alright, there it is. Okay, I don't know if I'll get enough speed to do this, but we'll see. We might end up in the water. Let's see if we can clear it. Yeah, we got it. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go visit Ken Rosenberg. Alright, let's do our first mission here.
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man. These gorillas, listen to me, are gonna come down here and rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we gonna do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine, and then we're gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this retired colonel, Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs, okay? Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are gonna be there, okay? I have an invite. Of course I have an invite. But there's no way that I'm going out there, sticking my head out the door. No way,
I
not
told
gonna happen.
you, shut up. I'll go myself.
Oh, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reasons.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
All right, so we got to
Who do
go.
you think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
All right, so we got to go get another outfit here. See where my car is. That car's pretty beat up, but... Alright, so Judas Priest. Alright, we got some new clothes.
Nice bike.
No, my bike!
I mean, please.
Did Joan of Arc shave?
Alright, so we gotta go to the party now. Alright, let's park.
Buenas noches. I understand you are here on the behalf of Mr. Rosenberg. I hope any recent problems have not affected his health or mental well-being, Mr.
Versetti. He's just got a touch of agoraphobia.
Excellent, excellent. And you?
I just want my merchandise.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for all involved. Of course, I have initiated my own lines of inquiry, but such a delicate matter will take time. Perhaps we'll talk later. Meanwhile, let me introduce you to my daughter, Miss Edis. Cara mia, could you look after our guest while I attend to my necessary obligations?
Of course, Daddy.
Please, excuse me.
Mercedes?
You try living with it. Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our Congressman Alex Shrub with rising silicone star, Candy Sachs.
And have you met my lovely wife, Laura? No? Well, unfortunately, she's in Alabama. This is Candy.
And over there, we have the Vice City Mamba's star titan, BJ. Always the charmer.
I blocked down on him, and then I put him in a wheelchair.
That is good. Well, now, I'm looking at some prime...
And that poolside amphibian is Jez Torrent, lead singer with Love Fist.
Yeah, can I tell you? Do you know how they play ping pong? It's silent. Let me tell you. It does not involve a paddle, if you know.
Impotent. And the chatty trio, that sleeping sweat gland is Papa's right-hand gimp, Gonzalez. And the other two are Pastor Richards and pseudo-intellectual film director Steve Scott.
Throws a passion with the nympho invaders when the giant shark comes in and just bites their dicks off. Now, you never saw anything like that before.
Colonel, your party deserve a triumph. I can only apologize.
Oh, de nada, amigo. How do we find you?
Our business is very trying. Barbarians at the gate. A time for rewarding one's friends and liquidating one's enemies, amigo.
Who's the loudmouth?
Ricardo Diaz. He's Mr. Cope.
Mercedes!
Oh, I was just taking my friend back into town. Another time, Ricardo.
Ricardo, let's go
Let's get out of here. Actually, take me to the pole position.
Drinks.
Oh, the motorcycle's gone? Alright.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
You mind me resting my hand in your lap?
To help keep things hot.
Maybe.
Take a long
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos. Hey, Rob!
Oh, I'll take the cash. I don't know why she doesn't want to get out of the car. There we go.
Pharaoh Zeus and...
You like to enjoy a Rusty Brown's ring donut. I like to lick lovingly around the outside.
See you around, handsome.
Alright, so mission passed. Let's go save our game.
Circle, I will thank you not to take it.
You will be amazed as all those pounds fall off.
I bite back, darling.
Alright, we got our game saved.
VHS. Remember, to win a game of football or life, you have to...
Alright, let's go do another mission.
And so the conversation turned until the sun went down, and many fantasies were learned on that day. Deep feeling, fascination, passion burning.
Ah, well, I hope you're having a good time, because I'm going out of my mind with worry here. What did you find out?
That there are more criminals in this town than in prison. We need a lead from the streets.
Okay, let me think. Ah, I got it. Okay, there's this limey, some music industry slimeball. Goes by the name of Kent Paul. Anyway, he's got his nose so far up most of Vice City's ass that if anybody knows the whereabouts of 20 keys of coke, it's this guy, all right? He's always at the Malibu.
I'll go pay him a visit.
Take it easy now.
Alright, we gotta go to the Malibu Club. Let's get the car.
You want to know your hair is performing to the limit. With Sissy Spritz, it's hair for the future, not the past. When you have great hair, people know you're a winner. Sissy Spritz may cause dry mouth, dilated pupils, paranoia, heart palpitations, and nosebleeds, but your hair will be great.
We have some sad news for you.
Rock and roll is dead and pop is in. Why not discover the excitement of the science of music yourself at Synth & Son, the home of keyboards. Thanks to the science of music, you don't need musical talent to make great music. Just listen. I created that just by pressing a button. Synthesizers are the new way. Why work hard on difficult compositions when a machine can make music better than you've ever dreamed of? You'll be the hit of the party. It's
Alright.
Where'd you pop up from? I've been looking for a bird like you for ages, mate. You know why?
Looking for some English guy.
Kent Paul. Kent Paul, mate. Yeah, I'm the governor around here. I'll sort things out. You know what I mean? I'll treat you. Whatever you want, I'll get you, girl. Don't you worry about a thing, mate.
You're lost, honey.
Oi.
I'm Ken Paul. I'm a friend of Rosenberg's.
Rosenberg. Oh, that bonkers ambulance chaser. That guy could defend an innocent man all the way to death row. Get another drink, bruv.
But he's a comedian. Listen to me. I'm missing 20 keys and a lot of cash.
Drugs, mate? It's a mugs game.
What do you know about it?
Well, what I was coming to was, there's some chef come trumpet shifter who deals at kitchen of a hotel on Ocean Drive. He's been looking real pleased with himself lately. You could go and check him out.
I will. And I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah, that's right. Go and walk away, you mug. I knock you spark out. Give me a drink. And where's that slut?
Jesus, man. Alright. I don't have any weapons. I don't know if I need weapons. I think the guy has a knife, maybe? But then I think this is when Lance Vance pops up. But let's see what we can do. We got Atomic. Oh crap, right.
Hey, what you looking at? You better start talking. Hey, make me, you prick.
Oh, way to go, tough guy. Beat him to a pulp. That should make him real chatty.
You want some too?
Hey, chill. I want what you want, brother.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
Your green and my dead brother's white lady. Unfortunately, you just silenced our lead.
Accidents happen. Get lost.
Hey, whoa. No need to go all Lone Ranger on my ass. The way I see it, we two hombres in a strange town. We need to watch each other's back.
My back's just fine, brother.
You sure about that? Here, take this. Follow me. This way. One thing you gotta realize about this town, you gotta pack some heat. The local gun shop's a couple of blocks away.
All right, let's go back to the hotel.
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up. I'll be watching you, Tommy.
All right, let's save. All right, we gotta get a car.
Wow, you little shit!
The accident. What happened to my wife on that precarious cliff? The Leo and Fjords can't bring my wife back, but they made sure I didn't end up in the slammer.
I was unfortunate enough to be found with 15 kilos in my spare tire. I was so mad at the auto repair shop that sold me that tire. Thanks to Delio and Furax, the district attorney saw it that way too.
I accidentally torched a Quickie Mart when my medication ran out. Delio and Furax helped me and the community by ensuring a healthy settlement from the pharmaceutical company.
At DeLeo and Furax, we understand the judicial system and will ensure the truth is heard, no matter how improbable. We're not cheap, but what price can you put on truth? Call DeLeo and Furax today at 866 no.
All right, got some David Lee Roth going on. All right, we gotta watch out.
I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise. You gotta give him a ring, man. Set up the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo? You sound kinda different.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's gone away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
Oh, for God's sake, it's you. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need new pants. Hey, those psychos from up north, they've been on the horn, and they're coming down here soon. Now, where is the goddamn money?
Relax, relax. We're not at that part yet.
Oh, I thought that you were taking care of this. I really did. And now those Guidos say we gotta do them a favor.
You mean I gotta do him a favor?
Oh, of course that's what I mean. Do I look like I can intimidate a jury? I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried. Now look, it's either that or Forelli's cousin Giorgio gets 5 years for fraud. You gotta take these guys out.
I understand. Help the jury change their minds. Don't worry about it.
No! I tried that. The jury case didn't go so well. So make them change their minds.
All right, more crap to wipe up. What did I do wrong in a past life?
Dumb Florida moron.
You're right, won't pull out of my way.
Well, I have the butcher's knife. I don't know if I can whip it out. We got the hammer. Alright, so we got to deal with these two lawyers, or two juries. We've got to smash this car up.
Remember Giorgio? Remember he's innocent?
Guys, we got one more juror to go after.
All right, we got some more rock lined up for you. But wait, one moment. I think you'd rather listen to me talk for a while first. That's what you get on V-Rock. Rock and roll and me. I'm not sure which I prefer. Here's the crew.
Alright, same thing here.
can't believe this is happening.
Not guilty. Understand? Good.
Alright. We're good there. Gotta get a car.
Hey, Tommy, it's Sonny. How's the suntan?
I ain't got no suntan.
We ain't got my money either, so I'm one of them myself. What are you doing? So tell me, Tommy, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the money, Sonny. Don't worry.
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style, because I seem to have this problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy, please. Do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Alright, we gotta find the car. There we go. Whoa. It's just a one level reduction there.
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
Alright, these are like the hit contracts, I think. Alright, got a car right here.
And not just once a month.
Old Max.
Alright, there's the payphone. Where is it? Alright.
Mr. Teal, your help in eradicating those out-of-towners was invaluable to business. I have more work for you with a more hands-on approach. Your next job is taped under the phone.
Okay, we gotta get rid of this pizza delivery guy. So he's got... We gotta get him before he finishes all the deliveries.
Who needs guitars? We've got little computer synthesizer thingies.
Alright, he's right there.
103.
So let's just run him off the road here.
Fabulous music. This is the wave.
Got him. Alright, there we are. That was quick. Let's go save our game. Alright, that's saved. Whoa.
I'm not single, Amy. I share my life.
If there's anything up here. I forget if there's anything on this roof. No, but there's a mission on this roof later on, but...
I got the fever. To you by V-Rock.
Welcome back. You're listening to V-Rock. Let's get on with the rock and roll. I'm Laszlo. Enjoy this one. It's really special.
Avery, goes without saying. Tommy, any progress?
Just put Reynolds' character.
Tell me later. Tommy, this is Avery Carrington. I believe you met at the party?
Not in person.
Howdy. Avery here has a proposition.
Haven't we got other things on our mind?
I'm trying to keep the wolves from the door. So could you please cut me some slack? I'm stretched like a wire, and even if I'm dead by the end of the week, I'd like to think that I didn't die poor.
Now just calm down, both of you. Son, you help me, and any greaseballs giving you a hard time, I'll see to it they take a long dirt nap.
Okay. What can I do for you?
This delivery company's got its depot on some prime land. They won't sell. They're hanging on like a big old prairie rat. So we gotta go in there and smoke that vermin out. Head on down there and stir up a hornet's nest. The security will have their hands full, and then you can sneak in and put them out of business.
And you could drop by Raphael's for a change of clothes. You might be there a while, but yeah, go for it.
Should be a riot.
If the balls drop like they should, stop by my office sometime.
Who are these pricks anyway? Lawyer pricks, rug-wearing pricks, surrounded by pricks.
Oh yeah, so that was Burt Reynolds' character. Let's get out of here. Get clothes.
It's difficult for everyone.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god! Into the water. And dead. Alright, so I gotta do that mission over again. I also lost the body armor and the whatever weapons I had.
Socks up, it's like a record.
Alright, let's do this again.
Avery, goes without...
Whoa, what is going on? Whoa. There we go. That thing just suddenly turned. Oh, sorry. We gotta go that way. That's where the clothing is.
Now, that's a record to get down to. Whatever getting down means to you, I know what it means to me. It means getting down with some women's putting on a little soul
Jesus.
high-five system, changing it into something comfortable, like a velour sweatsuit.
Democracy, and that's where the money goes.
Now, just a minute.
Don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not...
This
Alright, we gotta put on like work clothes here. Alright, and now we can go to the depot. And I don't have any weapons either, so this is not going to go well. We gotta start a fight. Alright, so now we gotta get in here. I'm gonna get killed during this riot.
Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know
We gotta
a lot
destroy
more
those-
than they did before we began.
Alright, there's a gun. Okay, so we still gotta blow up this car here. I gotta get a weapon though. Are there any more security guards? We're out of bullets. Okay, let's just crash it into that. Alright, let's watch the fireworks go off. There we go. Alright, cool.
Hey, that's stealing!
Alright, let's go save our game. Oh, and I gotta get some more weapons too.
Hola, is this Mr. Versetti?
Yeah.
This is Cortez. You were at my party?
Yeah, I remember.
Mr. Versetti, it was a most unfortunate incident that happened with your business deal.
I know.
I want you to know me and my people are doing their utmost to get to the bottom of it. If you'd like to talk to me more privately, you can find me at the boat, huh? Okay? Good day, senor.
Okay, so now we can deal with the colonel. Alright, our health is full. Actually, I want to get... Where's the clothing? Let's go change clothes.
Where's your head at, lad?
Alright, here's our normal clothes. Switch that to that. Okay, let's go get a gun here. Got the Uzi for 300.
You can't even smell the town.
Let's grab that. Let's grab a pistol.
Get it moving.
All right, let's go deal with Burt Reynolds now. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is one of my favorite missions in the game.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did. Would you like a drop of the old Kentucky?
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that. Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt. And the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course. They don't allow guns, so his bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
This guy's my new friend. I never had a friend with a wig before.
Alright, so let's get the golf clothes. Oh, jeez, not the water again. We're gonna take that Jeep instead. All right, we got the golf.
Nice ass, baby.
All right, we got the golf clothes. And now we got to go to the golf course. All right. So the thing with the golf course is let me see. Do I still have my weapons? Yeah, so you can't go through, you cannot go through there with any weapons. They take the weapons from you. But what you can do
Maurice, this kind of immoral behavior is exactly why...
You can park a car here. And you can bring weapons into the golf course if you jump over this thing. So absolutely love that this little thing exists. Okay, well, I guess I gotta park it a little bit better. Okay, get on the hood, jump over. Is it not lined up? No. Alright. Back in the car. So yeah, you should be able to, while you're on the hood, get over there. And I have all my weapons still. So now we just need to get a golf cart, I should say. And we can get a golf club if we wanted another weapon.
Your rifle full out of my way.
Alright.
Hey, Pepe!
So yeah, they're all over here. So one thing you should do is, they're going to try to escape on golf carts. So we could not just do this. You could knock all the golf carts into the water. That way they can't escape. Because yeah, if you don't do this, the guy you're trying to go after will eventually get in a golf cart and leave. And then you gotta chase him down. I'm just trying not to push myself into the water. Come on. And I don't think they respawn, but let's, there's somebody in that one, so we don't really want to deal with that. But we can also just line up here.
Who is this guy? Boys, deal with him.
Get him! To that psycho!
Okay. And now it's funny because now they're not even coming after me anymore. But yeah, just a cool way to like solve a mission. You can basically, like I said, sneak in with weapons, throw all the golf carts into the water, and then they can't escape. You got some. I know there's some hidden packages on the golf course somewhere, but we haven't found any of them yet, actually. Oh, I took some damage from that. But yeah, we're going to head back and save our game now. Let's just see here. I took away, but the thing is, by getting rid of the golf carts, I took out my only exit. Alright, we're back on the path. I think we're on the way out. Yeah, and I can refill health here. Yeah, and then you can just climb out right here. There we go.
The leotard when you're washing the car.
Alright, let's see where we're at. I don't know if that's one of the unique jumps, but we'll find out. No, it was. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going to save our game now. Alright, and with that said, I think that's a good spot to wrap up this video. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, again, one of my favorite games of all time. Favorite game in the Grand Theft Auto series, probably. Absolutely love it. Hard to believe that it still holds up after, let's see, almost 24 years now. It'll be 24 years, I think, in October of this year. So kind of crazy. But again, we're running a more updated mod here. Again, I'll leave the link in the description to where you can check that mod out. I don't think it's been supported for quite some time. But yeah, the mod is Vice Cry. So again, that's going to do it for now. So we'll be back in about a week. We'll be starting into our next cycle of 2003. So I'm really looking forward to that. But again, that's going to do it for now. So thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.